Scorpio, how are you? This is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. Hope you're doing well. This will be a collective reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can watch for your North Node and inner planets as well. It is a collective message. So as you know, as they say, take what resonates and leave the rest. I do recommend watching through the reading because my readings really evolve with information. So things may come up for you that are not actually taking place right now. They may be things that are going to take place in the near future. So being around for that information as it develops will help you as you move through whatever your process is right now. This is going to be an archangel guided message. So we're using the female archangels to see who is guiding your reading and what the messages are for you. This is the male and female archangels. Spirit, who is guiding this reading for Scorpio? One card, please. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Archangel Azrael. Endings and beginnings. All right. Are we in some kind of cycle here that is coming to an end? Maybe the world card's going to come out for you. Let's see what's going on. I'm just going to read the angel message for this card and see what Archangel Azrael would like you to focus on. Okay. Just as you can have happy endings, you can have happy beginnings too. Embrace change. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. What's ending and what's beginning? We're going to start with the Mike Wilcox Tarot and Oracle. These are the major arcanas, these zodiacs, and there's a few oracle cards I've put in here just to kind of, give us a little new spicy change in the readings. These are the strongest energies Spirit would like you to focus on. 2 cards, please. What are the strongest energies you would like Scorpio to focus on, especially regarding these endings and beginnings? 2 cards, please. Okay. Spirit's being specific. 2 cards, please. Okay. Very interesting, Scorpio, which does not surprise me when it comes to you. We have some healing and releasing that needs to take place here. So we have demons, facing your demons. What is it that's going on right now? And I'm pretty certain the endings that Archangel Azrael is talking about here is what are the things that are really adding a toxic energy to your life right now? Are you confronting them? Are you in denial about them? Do you see where they're affecting your life and how? And I'm assuming this is what needs to end. Okay, so it does seem like the energy Spirit would like you to be moving into here is this temperance energy, allowing yourself some time to really patiently work on yourself to heal. All right. There's definitely a need here to take whatever this energy is of the demon in your life and basically alchemize it, okay? And turn it into something that becomes your strength and not your weakness. And that's going to all have to do with how you're processing it, okay? So let's see what comes out in the cards, but I feel like there's something major here that we need to release in our life, obviously, with this demon card and really moving into being the catalyst of your own healing process and your own strengthening process. Okay. Again, it's going to require some patience from you and a lot of dedication. Alchemizing any type of energy into a positive experience is difficult, probably more difficult when we have that challenging energy with this low vibration. All right. Okay, we're going to start with the Rainbow Tarot. And I'm going to take 3 cards. If you have watched me before, you know. If you have not watched me before, I take all of my cards out first, which does take a minute. So I ask you to be patient. 3 cards of guidance for Scorpio, please. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay, and now we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. Take 3 cards from this deck. I do like to use multiple decks because it allows Spirit to make emphasis on certain things they want you to focus on. So if multiple of the same card come out, we know that's an important aspect for your growth. 3 cards of guidance, please. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Okay, perfect. We have very interesting. We have 2 cards came out here, and I'm gonna honor that. Okay. Everything is a little bit sticky here today because it's pouring rain and the humidity is about 100%. Okay. 3 more cards. This is the Flower Child Tarot. 3 more cards of guidance, please, Spirit. Okay. Very good. Okay. We're starting here with the energy of the King of Swords. And just so you know, when I'm done with these, I am going to pull advice from Spirit, so that'll help really bring the final information into a full understanding for you. So, King of Swords, this is our solar plexus and our throat chakra. And I'm going to say with the Demon card here, I think this has been a challenging energy for you. There's a butterfly above his head. So we know that there's some transformation in our mind and the way we think that should be taking place here. But I feel like there's been a challenge with really sitting in your ability to use your communication wisely with whomever or whatever situation is this demon energy. Okay. I don't feel like you feel very clear about it. I don't think that you have a lot of trust in the situation. I feel like you've kind of lost your ability to, your self-esteem might be a little shaken here. And it's really affecting your ability to communicate what it is that you need with trust that you can do so. I also think that your inner dialogue might be self-defeating. Okay. Demon energy, obviously, as I said before, we know this is an extremely low vibrational energy. And if you are trying to really take control in an energy of whatever your demons are, obviously there's going to be a lot of conflicted thoughts, conflicted things going through your head. So we really want to focus on where we can work on that solar plexus chakra, that the way we identify with ourselves, and help ourselves develop slowly but surely our ability to have a higher sense of self and the way we communicate with ourselves, how we communicate with others, and how we are processing the communication we're having with other people. Okay? Because when people are speaking to us, especially if we're in a state of denial, we don't hear what the person is saying. We hear what we want to hear if we're not ready to confront that denial. And I think that's something important to pay attention to here. Okay? There's a Two of Cups here. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's probably some type of relationship here that needs a lot of healing. Okay? And keeping in mind, looking at that Temperance card, the Temperance card always holds the Two Cups in their hand. Okay? So I think that's a confirmation here that that is an area that needs healing. Okay? So you may be in a relationship, or whether it's with yourself or somebody else here, where you are in a relationship of mirrored energy. Here's the mirrored energy. Okay, so we need to transform that like right quick, Scorpio. All right, because this is not the type of mirrored energy we want to be in. And there's definitely one way out of that: raising our vibration and healing. There's no other way out. Any denial, any lack of clarity, anything we have that's holding us from confronting this head on is just keeping us in this low vibration longer. And we're here for endings and beginnings. So let's focus on the ending here. All right. We need to be looking for relationships that mirror higher vibrational energy, and that is not taking place right now. And where is that leaving you? Well, you're looking out into your future saying, what's next? What do I do from here? And I think Spirit's making a very clear statement here. It's time to heal. Okay? It's time to focus on yourself. It's time to look into a future that has a lot of growth for you and potential for you, and gets you out of this demon energy as soon as you possibly can. All right? We're wasting our energy on low vibrational things. We're not able to put the proper energy into ourselves that allows for our growth, that allows for us to raise our vibration, that allows for the things on the horizon to be for our greatest and highest good. And I think that I know it's going to be different for everyone, but I think a lot of people in this collective right now have been putting their energy into things that are bringing them down. All right. That's it needs to change. And Spirit saying here with this Five of Wands, here's what we want to focus on. Because the Five of Wands is a collective of, or a group of inexperienced people playing with their energy, playing with their wand of growth, but they don't have the experience to understand what it's for. So they're kind of clumsily battling each other with a lack of experience. Basically, they're learning, the process of how to use their wand, but there's not one person in there that has the experience to lead by example. Okay. So we want to focus on who we're going back to the Three of Wands, who we're using our wands with. Okay. And do they help us look to a future of growth and our potential, or are they wasting our energy? Are they just depleting our energy so we're stuck? Here's our Judgment card. Here's our opportunity for the rebirth. All right. Here's an understanding that the people around us are not inviting us, giving us opportunities to use our wands, our growth, our potential in the right way, is basically depleting us from the energy to use our wands the way that we need to, right? That's where the opportunity to become the new version of yourself. This is where the beginning begins. All right. So this is a major arcana card. This is almost at the end of the Fool's journey. So this is a pretty big place for you to be at. Okay. Because it really transforms how you see your life, and it allows you to set your higher self free. So you start living in alignment with your true self, with the truest form of yourself. This Temperance card here is going to be a really huge aspect to work with in this judgment. Okay. Because it's hard to just go from being in this energy of chaos and conflict, and I don't know what's coming next, and I can't really trust the people around me because they all kind of seem to be out for themselves and not really looking out for me, and I don't have anyone to look to for guidance because we're all just sitting here with no experience, right? How do you go from that energy to this energy like that? I think we're going to stop here, take a little time out, and start thinking about how we can start our healing process and how we can start taking these experiences that have been draining our energy and leaving us a bit confused, and start turning those into learning experiences that help us grow and raise our vibration. That's the healing process here. Okay. We want to really go through this patiently and deliberately so that we can start working with that higher version of ourselves. It's like really important here, because I'm going to tell you right now, this is this energy here. Okay. This is the demon energy is being expressed again in this Five of Wands. Okay. So really think about who you are. And if you were in the truest version of yourself, what would that look like? And start releasing that part of yourself little by little until it's not even a thought process of trying to connect with it. It's just there all the time because you're using it. You're using that, putting yourself in that energy so often, it becomes the new norm. It's the beginning. Okay. And here we have the Seven of Cups. This is a Scorpio card, Venus in Scorpio. So now we have this thing about making choices and decisions and being an illusion, okay? We move forward in this judgment energy. How are we going to move forward about making choices about the people we let into our space, into our energy? Do we know who mirrors our energy now, and that we mirror their energy in our life and in our relationship with them? So when we're around people that are in this demon energy, we do reflect their energy. Okay. So we're making better choices about the people that we surround ourselves with. And that's a huge aspect of this judgment card. Do not be fooled by people that look like they have a lot to offer. We want to surround ourselves with people that act like they have a lot to offer and show it in their actions. Okay. They're not talking the talk only, they're walking the walk. Okay. That's the big thing here, because there's a potential here to not follow through with this. And you're going to end up in this Nine of Swords energy, in that feeling of overwhelm, in that feeling of anxiety, and why am I here, and why is this happening? And Spirit is offering you the opportunity here to really get ahead of this, okay, and make the change now. Endings and beginnings, okay? But it's up to you. You have free will. Spirit can't make you do anything you don't want to do. So making the choices is really, really important here. I mean, it's just standing out to me because this energy needs to leave your life. This is this energy. Nobody's doing it to you. We choose to be in situations or we choose not to be. We just have the courage to confront it. Okay? And we have to really look at when we are making choices with our ego and when we are making choices with our higher self. Okay? What is this? What is this? What happens here when we do this? Now we have two options with our wands. We're going back to the 5 of Wands again. Now we have the 4 of Wands. What is the 4 of Wands? Mirrored energy, okay? In a high vibration, okay? This is the 1111, synchronicities, all the things coming into your life in a very high vibration. And this is how you can be spending time with the people around you when you're making good choices, okay? Because those people mirror the energy of your higher self. But if we're resistant to changing the way we pick the people we allow in our heart, in our cups, and our emotions, we end up right back before our rebirth. We go right back to that energy. Okay? We can go back to the conflict. We can go back to the energy vampires. We can be so distracted by the chaos of our life that we can't even focus on the things we love, the things we have passion for. Or we can take this not a nudge from spirit and we can start making choices that lead us to joy, happiness, celebration, support. Okay? A table won't stand without 4 legs. I mean, there's 3-legged tables, but my point being, a table has 4 legs. If you cut a 4-leg table off, it does not stand. Okay? If you take one of the legs off. So, pay attention to who you are allowing in your life. Do they bring you stability? Do they bring you that balance? Do they bring you high vibrational energy? Or are they draining your energy, leaving you in a feeling of chaos? Because we don't want those people in our life anymore. And once you start making this decision, what's going to happen? Our sense of self is back intact. Our solar plexus balanced, our sacral chakra balanced. Okay. We know who we are and we know how to use our wands. We're not using our wands to create chaos anymore. And now we're setting boundaries where we needed to set boundaries, boundaries where these demons cannot get in. Okay. Boundaries around our healing and how we process our challenges in life. We don't let people use our challenges against us and make us or push us to feel insecure or that we're not good enough. Now we take our challenges and we become stronger from them. And that sets you right up to be in this King of Wands energy, using your energy to lead yourself to your fullest potential. Okay? There's some people here that need to go. I mean, it is clear as day to me because they are holding you back right now from the high vibration, from the healing. Okay? And they're causing you a lot of confusion. We started here with this King of Swords. To me, in the way these cards are laid out, this King of Swords is in reverse. Solar plexus, very unbalanced, and a very low self-esteem, and in a state of mental confusion, unable to transform. And that's very evident with this 5 of Wands here. We move to this King of Wands here where you are large and in charge, and nobody's going to cross your boundaries. And now you're using your wands for growth and leadership and to fulfill your true potential in having fun and being around people that respect you. People respect kings. Okay. They won't have it any other way. All right. This is your goal. This is your goal, Scorpio. So, really, Spirit's being very clear here. endings and beginnings. Don't be afraid to end anything that is not serving you, especially this demon energy, because your beginnings here have a lot of beautiful energy and potential in them. Let's see what the advice from Spirit is on this. Okay, Spirit. 3 cards of advice for Scorpio about this big rebirth process. Can't. This deck and I just have this very symbiotic relationship. I swear it hears me speak constantly. Okay. Okay. Very important information here. So, 10 of Pentacles. This is what Spirit wants you to focus on to help you maneuver through this process. Don't focus so much on what is happening right now. Okay. I know it feels chaotic and you're not in your full state of clarity, and that's okay. That happens to all of us when we're in energies that are not serving us. Look to the future. Make small changes every day. Okay. Think about what a stable, secure future for the long term looks like to you. And every day, make one little step towards it. Because in your new beginning here, this is the potential of energy that's available to you. This very secure, surrounded by people that love each other and have a strong, deep connection, whether it's family or friends. Your relationships will be long lasting, mutual respect, built on this agreement of energy that we are here for a long time, not a good time. And that's going to change the dynamic of your energy and your relationships, because these people are mirroring your long-term goals, and they're here again for a long time, not a good time. All right. These people are here for a good time and to cause chaos. They're not looking at your long-term future to say, is Scorpio going to be safe and secure in 5 years? That they don't think 5 years ahead. Okay. They like to keep you in the state of confusion where you can't make choices with clarity. Okay. Giving you, putting rhinestones on your cup here to make it look like the fancy one. Meanwhile, there's a pile of dog poop in it. Okay. Sorry. We're just keeping it real here, Scorpio. All right. Long term, and every step of the way, think about, if I make this choice, does it bring me safety and security? Okay. Do I feel safe and grounded in it? Hermit. This is a huge, huge, important step for you to become the wisdom keeper of yourself. When you have a full understanding of yourself and who you are and why you're here, no demon can get in. There's no demon that's going to get into that. Your sense of self sees this coming a mile away and puts up that stiff arm. Nope. You don't even have to get into any verbal disputes with people. It's you just walk away because you understand what that brings to you and you want nothing to do with it. The key here is to really understanding who you are when you allow this higher self to emerge, because it's going to be pretty incredible for you. All right. It's the Star card. It's about more healing. It's about learning how to see when your energy is out of alignment and get your energy back into alignment. And you will, because you've done this healing in the Temperance card, which helps you start working with the experiences you've had in life, right? That's the beginning of your deep understanding of yourself and how to take those experiences and turn them into your strengths. Okay. Now you'll start to understand that when your energy is not feeling in alignment, you get yourself back on track before you're in this Nine of Swords energy. All right. Truly understanding yourself, the wisdom keeper of yourself. I said in the beginning, endings and beginning. We'll probably have a world card here. Here she is. This is absolutely a major, major, major process in your life that is meant to take place. It is a cycle that you are supposed to be part of, and you are supposed to bring to an end so that you can start the next phase of your journey. Okay? We are not supposed to ignore this. We are not supposed to be in denial about this. Spirit's been very clear about what the things they would like to see you focus on are and where to take your opportunities for growth. End this here, Scorpio, because with that demon card there, that is an energy we need to let go of and get out of our energy ASAP. Let it end. Let it go, no matter how you may feel attached to it. Find any way you can to go deep within yourself and see the truth of the situation and how it's not helping you. Okay? End it here. Start your new beginning. I'm going to get a divine illumination oracle for you. I'm sorry, numerology card. This is major, Scorpio, because I mean, the energy I'm getting from the people that have been around you is totally low vibe. Time to let them go. That doesn't mean everybody. I'm sure you have some people in your life that are very authentic with you, but there's some people here affecting you in a very negative way. One card. Thank you, Spirit. Oops. I'm going to put that there. Okay. 0909. This is the Hermit is 9. Okay. So, hope. Your angels, up Rama's up there. That's my cat, Rama. And he's here to support you on this. Okay. Your angels assure you that the light is at the end of the tunnel, endings and beginnings. And everything will work out for the best. Sorry, Rami, I can't see. There's a glare here. What you are going through will bring you closer to your purpose. Let go of your worries and concerns. Surrender your need for control. Trust the process every step of the way. So if you see 0909, no, Spirit is bringing you that synchronicity. Sorry, I'm going to put him down. And that Four of Wands energy, okay? Synchronicities. Pay attention to the synchronicities around you. Okay, and I'm going to grab one Work Your Light oracle, and that will be the ending of our reading. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Spirit, what is your last message for Scorpio regarding this reading and your guidance? One card, please. I love it. Okay. My cat is on the chair behind me licking my ear. Oh my goodness. Woo, I just got goosebumps all over me. Okay. Okay, Rom. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? All right, let's see, Scorpio. Hi, Rami. I know. I love you too. Okay. Give me 1 second too, because this book does not have numbers on them, so it's hard for me to find where I'm going. Okay, we got it. So, priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? You can't see what's going on. I have like my cat's tail is around my neck right now and rubbing on my head. The priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your light, let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward to. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it's because at some point in your life you longed for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they might even be right alongside you. Sorry, the cat's rubbing. My cat is, if you could see what's going on, if you could see what's happening to me right now, you would be dying because I am getting fully rubbed all over by my cat. Okay, buddy. Okay. Sorry. Hell, they might even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. I'm getting a wet willy by my cat right now. You don't need to know the way. You just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. And that's what I was talking about with this Four of Wands. There's people that absolutely want to celebrate with you, that want to be at a higher vibration with you. And once you start making better choices, okay, with the people you spend your time with and allow into your energy, you're going to find that you are just not, you're not here anymore. It's a completely different energy. And because you raise your vibration so much, now you can be this strong, energetic King of Wands to people, not this confused King of Swords that can't even speak up for themselves or think clearly or trust people or trust themselves to be a leader. Okay. Scorpio, I love this reading for you. And thank you for sitting here while my cat seduces me. I will see you guys next month. I do ask if you thought this reading was helpful, that you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I am a newer channel here. So it's really helpful to me if you guys do show that you enjoyed the reading in one way or another. And I would be so grateful. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.